There's not a spare seat available as Roach gets us moving towards Soizwapi. The contest is good from the kickoff. With the blitz box as they work it in the direction of one of their flyers, and Van Wyk splits them open. It's a blinding start from the flyer.
Oh, South Africa really have played with tempo on day two. And Van Wyk, look at those Rasley feet from the number 20. And the perfect start. They blitz it straight off the kickoff there, Rob. Outstanding.
Oh, mate, he just pierced the turf with that sidestep. That was a thing to behold right in front of me. He soared past the defenders. Terry Kennedy, he's bigger than missing in the stand, no doubt. But Harry McNulty was defending in front of him and didn't get a finger on him. That was electric from him.
The conversion is good as well, so it's a 7-0 lead inside the first 60 seconds for the Blitzboks, chasing their 4th straight title here in Dubai. Duarte with the restart. Gets good weight on it as well, taken by Ireland, so a chance now for the underdogs to have a go with ball in hand. McNulty good with the take, good with the recycle as well. Not short on big bodies themselves, Ireland, as Ward punches forward. Roach, the hero in their Cup semi-final win against the USA. Taking meters down that far side, and the penalty goes away of Ireland.
Yeah, Ireland want to play at a slow tempo, whereas South Africa want to play everything high. You can see even their line speed was very good, getting up quick and shutting down the mid options of this Irish unit, having to go back to the blind. But the Irish won't mind that. They've got some big ball carriers.
That is a great kick to touch as well. It's just their 2nd Cup final. They went down in Toulouse last year, but they do have big game experience, taking the bronze medal at the Rugby World Cup Sevens in Cape Town.
Yeah, they've got a lot of big players too, have been around for a little while now, such as McNulty. I think they'll have something up their sleeve here from this line out.
Geordie Way gets them set. Looking for a reply to the try from Van Wyk. McNulty, good hands. Roach over for Cribben. They're stepping into it at pace out wide as well. Not releasing will be the call there on the ground. And now South Africa come back with tempo. Du Plessis finding the huge frame of Oosthuizen, not rolling away as a call there against Ireland. And now it's the Blitzboks with the penalty.
Well, Vic, you'll be seeing a sideline, man. How fast is this game already?
Yeah, it's pretty quick, Katie. One thing that these two teams love to do is play to that structure, which means they can control that tempo. When these teams want to go, they go, but they're more than happy to slow it down, play to their set piece, and get their big guys doing their jobs.
I think it's a prime opportunity now for South Africa to get their man of the moment, Ricardo Duarte, involved. He's the one who's going to feed this scrum. He is electric. If he gets a clean, he'll look out for their blind side.
Crouch! Bind! Set! Hold!
Duarte with the feed. Picks and spins it across the left. Finds Du Plessis. Du Plessis angling crossfield. Put down with a good tackle there. Just inside the Irish half as they go width to width. And thump it forward now through Fisser. Big carry from MP Fisser. Oosthuizen. Over to Duarte. Here comes the opening try scorer from Wyk. Oosthuizen. Quick to recycle for Pretorius. Pretorius lining up runners and now sneaking his way through and connecting with Fisser. He was chasing Soizwapi, who goes in now and tidies up. Oosthuizen sending it long. Duarte away from one. Wrapped up heavy with a tackle from Conroy. Good coverage from Conroy. Still with South Africa though, as Pretorius gets clipped clean and heavily by O'Sullivan. Soizwapi back for Oosthuizen. Duarte feeding it early for Du Plessis, delaying the switch. Van Wyk still going and now stepping through. He's quick, he's rapid, and he's putting his team in front by 12.
I'll tell you what, that whole build-up was impressive. They were so composed. Where's South Africa? The recycle was supreme. And look at this. Doesn't get much better than that. Holy smokes, that speed. Good luck stopping that.
And you know South Africa, they always have a plan coming into games. Their plan is to target certain defenders in this Irish line. 3 times people have lined up at McNulty. They've squared him off in the eyes and they've tried to get that outside. That meant it was a tight defender going across, and these guys can find gaps. Their feet are phenomenal.
Well, the 12-point margin, soon to be 14. Shouldn't trouble Irish fans, though. All weekend long, we've seen comeback after comeback after comeback. South Africa themselves were down by double digits against New Zealand in their Cup semi-final. They found a way. Still plenty of time here for Ireland. As the restart heads in the direction of McNulty. Met front on there by Oosthuizen. The press and line speed from South Africa is immense. They rush up and limit Ireland's options. Now the penalty advantage, though, for Ireland. Roach, no way through, and will mark the spot.
What's South Africa are doing? They're cutting off the possession of Ireland, who like to come to the far side, set up, and then release their big boys when they go wide to wide. At the moment, Ireland can't do that, and they're shutting down McNulty, so there's no go for it from Ireland at the moment.
And their line speed really is exceptional. They are flying off that line like a race. It's tough to get round it. Sometimes you have to absorb a hit. Ireland have to play savvy.
Yeah, as you said, Sean, there's still heaps of time, so no need to deviate from their plan, Ireland here. Once again, play slow, get to your set piece, just execute.
Green's on the line, so take a metre off that.
Roach to the safe hands of McNulty. Now he goes wide. Can they bring Jordan Conroy into the play? He gets a handle here. Soizwapi sees it and rushes up and shuts it down. Du Plessis looking for the turnover.
On him the whole time.
Won't get it. Penalty Ireland.
So the difference in attitude, South Africa would have taken that quick tap and gone straight away. Conversely, Ireland still slow it down, go to set piece once again, line out.
It's so audible hearing Jack Kelly there shouting, slow down, take your time. Really was shouting the instructions pretty loud there.
And it's this side of the field Ireland really do like to launch from.
On the line.
Just had a little snippet the first time Jordan Conroy touched the ball. He had multiple defenders on him, and he still was able to get halfway through some of those broken tackles. He's the threat. Need to get him the ball.
Roach again looking for McNulty. Again, it's clean. Down for Roach. Midfielder now. The spin back short side. Read well by the blitz box. McNulty releases and goes again. Clever play from the Irish big man, the captain. Gets his knees to the ground. They're not releasing. Will be the call against the Springboks, along with the high tackle.
And again, the call to go this sideline. Obviously a plan that they've got. Minute nearly over. The half-time whistle. If they strike here, the confidence they'll get out of this will be huge, Ireland.
I also need to come here.
Yeah. I'm going to give him a clear mark.
That's your mark.
Okay, don't move off that.
Stay open. Stay open.
It's rinse and repeat from Roach to McNulty. They work the set play nicely to create some runners here, but Soizwapi's read it. Outside in and away goes Shakes Soizwapi.
Well, I think this guy from the semi-final was fantastic. Really did save South Africa both defensively and offensively. But again, look at this read, 2-on-1s. It was really telegraphed there from Ireland. It was the right option. Didn't execute properly, and Shake Soizwapi, but that's easy money for him.
Yeah, you know how analytical the South Africans are in every facet of their game. We've mentioned about how they're trying to close down the space in defence. Soizwapi knew exactly what was happening there. Ed Kelly, flat-footed, and Shakes, off he went.
Conversion attempt is good. And that's South Africa, who lead for the moment. Duarte with the restart. Mixing up the direction, and it's taken nicely this time round by the Irish. They pick and go at the back. There's hard meters on the other side, and now the penalty for Ireland. Here's a tap to go. Away through Smith. Smith, fresh leg. Smith thundering over the top of the tackle there of Duplessis. Lovely ball away from the floor there from Lennox.
No hands, no!
Kelly. Conroy fishes it out. Put their backs to work now, Ireland. Infield goes Smith. A couple of good runs early in this second half from Smith. McNulty. Lennox. Kelly. Pinging it wide. Conroy now. Conroy almost to the outside. Duplessis stops him on the spot. McNulty at pace. Roach. Calling for the runner infield. Roach towards the 22. Penalty South Africa. Not releasing will be the call, Carlton Hunter.
Geez, I tell you what, their whole defensive set, South Africa looked very, very composed in all situations, kept their width nicely, their spacing, they had everything covered. Very, very impressive.
Scrum.
The noise of these collisions as well. It's not just a tackle to get someone down, it's an aggressive, abrasive
substitution. Green, 11.
Working well.
Well, Rob Vicky, but it's hard to believe this is the same South African team that shaped
And
up
5.
against Great
Green,
Britain
5.
early yesterday.
Yeah, hard to believe, isn't it? I mean, the yin and the yang of Sevens world's an interesting one. It's a roller coaster performance from South Africa, but this is where they belong. They are final performers and they're stepping up.
It's been their type of tournament though, right from day one. There's been upsets, there's been teams that are supposed to be winning, didn't win, there's been draws, there's been extra time, there's been everything. But there's nothing like a kick up the pants. That's exactly what this South African team got, and man, oh man, haven't they taken that on board.
Binds. He's on his slate. Set. I'll keep an eye on that.
He's a blitz box debutant. Duarte feeding it. Singing it away for Van Wyk, who scored the first try in this cup final. Now they tow it ahead, they tow it long, but get too much on it.
Substitution, White,
field
14.
as well, so a great opportunity here for Ireland to potentially launch their comeback.
I think this is the moment for me. There are in finals, and you've been there, Rob. I think Ireland need a score from here.
Oh, they've got to go for it, KT, no doubts. I think the line speed South Africa are putting on has really changed the tactics that Ireland are trying to go for. Stick to your strengths. Get Conroy a bit of space. He will do the rest.
Well, they're doing exactly what you're talking about. I think they're going to move him a little bit closer. I'm with you, though. Give him the ball early, even if it's an M2. Let him go.
Time's back on.
Roach to McNulty, pressure at the line-up, but
It's on the 15.
there's a
It's on the
penalty
15.
going the way of Ireland. Playing the man in the air is the call. A restart at 15 in from the touchline.
Back to
Roach, the playmaker. South Africa rush up again, and that creates space out for Conroy. Conroy beats Duplessis. Duplessis comes back and goes yoink. He rips it away from Conroy. And now they tow it upfield, and there are green jerseys everywhere in pursuit. Ireland salvage it, now come back themselves via the boot. The kick from Smith.
No, nothing in that, mate.
Tidied up at the back. The blitz box, seeing acres and acres and acres of space. They run straight at bodies, though. It's a good tackle from Kelly. And now they flood the breakdown. They win the penalty. They're not cooked yet.
On the mark.
Oh, he's behind the ball. Roach is blowing up. Deluxe, I don't blame him too. There was a massive opportunity with the broken line of South Africa. Good counter-ruck, though.
Substitution, Green,
Here's
6.
the heavy tackle. 2-on-1, and then the counter-ruck comes from Ireland.
What about the steal from Duplessis on Conroy?
Completed.
Burgled him. Roach. It's just got to happen here as we enter the final quarter of the cup final.
We'll get this sorted. For sure, yeah. Just make sure you don't play the arm.
Chasing their first ever title on the series, Ireland. South Africa looking for 4 straight cup wins in Dubai. Here's the dummy and go at the front. Penalty again. How many more till South Africa lose a man? Try it. Okay. Kelly is in. They'll go quick with the conversion attempt from Roach. Roach from wide out. They want to have a look at this one.
Green move.
Well, I think he's just telling South Africans get out of the road, but this is exactly what they needed here. Ireland quick tap. Always going to be hard with the Back foot defence. No need to rush here with the conversion.
I'll call time on when you kick it.
Definitely think it's a case, a bit of gamesmanship there. Penalty for South Africa is not a bad thing. They've conceded 3 now. And the yellow card could be a way of solving that.
Time back on.
Roach from wide out, looking to draw it back. It does wrong by the Irishman. It stays away. Here's a look at the try from Kelly.
Oh, much needed as well, Ireland. You know they're not going to go away easy, but they need this kick-off. Here we go.
Here's a stab and run. Oh, no, they're coming
We're
back
playing on
for
the
it.
field. You haven't got all your players behind, so we need to make sure we're legal.
Oh, Geordie Way, the referee says, no, you got to redo it. So now Roach will have to likely go via the sky. And the clock just kept running. It's well weighted. And then lost forward, no penalty.
Made actions before he's jumped.
The penalty goes against Ireland.
What's he called that one there for, Rob? That was right in front of you.
What do we do?
That's right in front of me, that one. He's done for getting in the way of the lifting pod. Jack Kelly did nothing wrong there whatsoever. That is a tough call on Ireland.
That's absolute rubbish. And that's what that was, and an integral part of the final.
Let's go, please, Green. Crouch!
That may just be enough as Duarte cleverly winds that clock down. Now we stop the clock.
Okay, I spoke to you earlier there. You're still carrying on here. Okay? I need you to cut it out, otherwise I'll penalise you. Understood?
Yeah, let's go.
I can understand Roach's frustration, though. They get back-to-back scores. That changes the whole complex
Time back on.
of this final. But here we go. Got a D up. South Africa still in charge. Watch for the kick.
Set!
Duarte with the feed. He peels away and goes to Duplessis, who's been big in this cup final. So too is that man,
Off the foot!
Time in possession is good time here for the blitz box. Davids punches it forward, punches it hard, and Duplessis looks up and shapes up and fires it over to Van Wyk, trying to collect a runner on the outside. It's lost, and Conroy looks up and comes back with Conroy infield, and we may just
Substitution. White, 21.
White, 21.
South Africa won't mind this because the clock's still running, is it? No called time off. Well, substitution is made. Good defence here, though, from Ireland.
What a guy to bring on to steer a ship as well. Branko de Brea about to come on, chasing his sixth title here in Dubai. That's almost laughable. This guy is turning into the king of sevens here in the desert.
He's in Charlie, but yeah, you're right. Branko de Brea, the closer, he's been fantastic off the bench. Just that calming influence when South Africa need it most. There he is, there, the ledge, de Brea.
So it'll be an Irish feed as we near the final
Completed.
minute of play.
Let's go. Time back on. Crouch!
It's been an incredible run from the Irish to put themselves in this position.
Set!
Deep into extra time in their cup semi-final against the USA before winning that one. Now they tow it ahead. They've got a penalty. We'll go back, and again that clock just keeps rolling against the Irish and in favour
Time off
of the blitz box.
He's going to give time off here now. John Away is wait for the ball, but pretty much have to score. Right now it's 3 scores, so it's a long way back from Ireland, but you've got to give it to this effort defensively from South Africa. It has been massive.
Yeah, we need to keep it on, Tom. Time back on.
Ireland punching it, centre field, lost, penalty South Africa, and it's de Brea. Who else over the top?
No delay here.
Oh, there he is, the number 7, de Brea. Like I said, just comes on with all that experience Rob Vickerman spoke about in the finals.
You've called scrum.
And just imposing himself at the right time.
Right here. Time off, please. Let's go, please.
Well,
We're
what
not
have they
delaying
got
this
for
game.
us? How do they close this one out?
Come forward.
I reckon they go to the right side and kick it down.
Crouch!
Use their defence and finish
back on,
off there.
please.
Turn this Irish team around.
Bind! Set!
Oh, tight head. What's the chances?
Who would have thought? Who would have thought? I might be Ireland with the final say, with the final points. McNulty As a full-time siren goes at the Seven Stadium. It's Ireland looking for the final score. It's been South Africa who have led every step of the way in this cup final. Lost here, and they might go for more. Zane Davids, he can't hang on. We're coming back.
First one.
And Geordie Wade may just say, that's it. He does. It's official. Nobody does it in the desert like South Africa. That's their 4th straight title in Dubai. Too good for Ireland in the cup final. Full time the score, 21 points to 5.